Hi everybody, my name is Leonard, and for those who don't know me, I am a cruise fanatic. Of course, 2020 and this nasty COVID-19 put all my cruises this year on standby. You know the drill. Booked, postponed, cancel, rebooked, cancel again. Yesterday, looking at some photos from the beginning of this year, I had this craving for being on a cruise liner once again. And I decided to take you with me in a virtual cruise on Norwegian Star around South America. So you don't need to book flights, hotels, transfers, or to pack anything. You just need to join me every evening at 6 p.m. Central European Time on YouTube channel Leonard Miron 1969 for a virtual trip from Buenos Aires to Santiago de Chile. And if you are ready, let's spend together 14 days at the end of the world. Before we start our journey to the end of the world, let me tell you why I had the idea of a cruise around South America. When I was a little boy, Romanian national television was broadcasting every Sunday morning a fantastic TV series called All Sails Up. It was the story of a group of friends trying to find a lost ship and living a series of incredible adventure and trials in an epic trip around Tierra del Fuego, the South American fireland. I still remember how every Sunday after each episode, I was closing my eyes, dreaming that one day I will be lucky enough to follow the steps of my heroes in Buenos Aires, Ushuaia, Punta Arenas, Cape Horn, and Magellan Strait. And here I am, after more than 40 years, I can recreate the incredible trip from All Sails Up, spending 14 days at the end of the world. And you will be my travel partner, episode after episode. For today, we are flying from London Heathrow to Buenos Aires and spend the first night on South American land in a pretty good hotel, doing some stargazing after a 14 hours trip. If you are ready, all sails up. I absolutely love the excitement of having the last coffee before my transfer stops in front of my door. It is like taking the red pill in Matrix and being projected in the holiday mood before even start the physical journey. My first leg of the way to the end of the world was a short flight with British Airways to Madrid. I decided to arrive quite early at the airport to take the advantage of the excellent breakfast in first class lounge and avoid the eternal boring breakfast in the plane. 1 hour 50 minutes first flight out of Heathrow on an Airbus 320, and nothing memorable about the in-flight service in Club Europe. Maybe was the excitement of the journey to Buenos Aires, or maybe those 3 Bloody Marys in the lounge were the reason of having memories only about the great views on takeoff and landing. Now, funny coincidence, in Madrid Barajas Airport, our little Airbus 320 parked right next to the Iberia Big Bird, the Airbus 340, ready to take us across the ocean after around 3 hours layover. couple of drinks in the lounge was time to cross the ocean aboard of an Iberia Airbus 340. On Iberia, the business class seats alternate in each row, but they're all laid out 1 to 1. The cabin and the seat are not exactly what you'll call stylish. A lot of muted grey color scheme, but they're functional. I have to agree that the bed is quite hard. It is not held by the pillow, which is as flat as a pancake and one of the worst business class pillows around. Now, the dinner was all right, nothing special, and maybe Iberia need to translate in their flight attendant language the word proactive. I don't remember, to be honest, the last time when I used the call button so many times in business class. Anyway, are you ready for takeoff?
After 11 hours and 45 minutes, we start our final descent into Buenos Aires. How was the flight? Mixed feeling. The aircraft was an Airbus 340, quite an old model with a very temperamental entertainment system. The product in business class was quite nice. Nice food, serviced twice, quite a lot of drinks. But maybe the weakest link is the crew. They give you the feeling that they don't want to be here. But at the moment, Iberia borderline to pass the class.
Being my first trip to Buenos Aires, I decided to stay 2 days in the Argentinian capital, and I booked Meliá Buenos Aires, a hotel situated very close to the fashionable places, ideal for losing yourself in the local ambience of this fascinating city. My choice was a 62 square meters of a grand suite located on the corner of the building with panoramic views of the city. A big reception area with double entrances for extra privacy to the bedroom and the lounge. The queen-size bed and the massive bathroom created a perfect environment for my 2-night stay here. Indeed, The room was a little bit outdated, not necessarily matching the photos on their website, but the service was impeccable. Meliá, Buenos Aires is that type of place where you would like to return one day. One of the amazing features of the Grand Suite at Meliá, Buenos Aires was the massive terrace. Weird enough, no furniture there, but was worth it to take some chairs out and spend the rest of my evening listening to the city sounds. I arrived at the hotel quite late in the evening, and after a long flight, the only thing that I needed was a nightcap or two before jumping to bed. But suddenly I realized that being in the southern hemisphere, the sky was different than home. And therefore, my decision to an early night changed in more drinks on the terrace and unforgettable stargazing. That's all for this first episode. You need a good sleep tonight, just because tomorrow I planned a full day in Buenos Aires. A full city tour, a visit to the famous Recoleta cemetery, and of course, a tango show. See you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central European Time on YouTube channel Leonard Miron 1969 for a full day in Buenos Aires. And don't forget that yesterday it's but today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.